everybody, hope you're having a great day. My day is going very well. I had the day off again, kind of crazy. They've been giving me, because I've been requesting off for family events and stuff. My nephew graduated yesterday from high school and sat in the sun for 4.5 hours. Ugh, it was hot. But it was nice. I did watch him walk across the thing, get his, and the flower and all that woo-woo stuff, and it was pretty cool. I'll be honest. Me and my sisters didn't graduate that traditional way, so it was kind of nice to watch him do it. And then I hightailed it home because I was overheating. I didn't finish for everybody else. I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. My sister, who stuck it out, actually got heat sickness later in that day. I told her, you should have just left earlier. We actually should have come later if we'd realized. I didn't realize, maybe somebody else did that, but we were also trying to get better parking spots. That's part of the reason why we came earlier. So we didn't have to park 10 blocks away, which can happen. They now do all the schools together, so it ends up being a big thing. So, they ended up giving me an extra day off, so I had today off to rest and relax, because, man, I slept all day. I didn't get up till 1:30. I think I had part heat overload yesterday, too, because I came home, took a nap, I really just stuck my head underneath a cold sink to cool my body down. It helped tremendously. Took a nap. When I woke up, felt better. Well, then I went to his, one of his after graduation parties. He has another one next week for the other part of the family, so I went to that. I hung around there, but I really wasn't all there. I was kind of clicky, bouncy all over the place. It was kind of fun, but it wasn't really, I wasn't part of the situation, if you will. You know how that is when you've just pushed yourself too far. I came home and went to sleep by about 10:30, and I kid you not, 1:30 before I really got moving today. But it's been a fun, relaxing day. I've read some books, had some coffee, and I decided to sit down and do a little recording. I wanted to wait till a little later in the day when it was no longer out, because even with these blackout blinds, I was getting a lot of reflective light in here, and it was messing up on my video here a little bit. So today I figured I'd do a review on the Fiona Stiles Blushes. A brand review of her blushes that I have. I don't even know if I should say a brand review, but of the 4 blushes that I have from her. I really wanted to put this out right away because I did order 2 more online that I'm missing from her 6-piece collection. They are $5 from 20. I had mentioned that before when I hauled them previously, and I've been playing with them and come to the realization they are very pigmented. 2 of them are extremely pigmented, and 2 of them are great for building. If you like building color and not having too much where you have to worry about putting too much on, I'm going to suggest Sweetwater and Valley. They're both beautiful. One is more pink, one is more corally beige. Very pretty colors. I'm going to swatch Sweetwater, which it does have a little bit of kick up. Oh my goodness. Told you. Very pinky, very nice, and that is Sweetwater. And the second one, again a little bit of that kick up, is Valley. And I think you can kind of see this is pink and this is more peach, more warm tone and cool tone really. If you like to build your color, these are the 2 I'm going to recommend. Also, they do this, which sometimes they click together, they want to magnet together. It's just because the magnets for closing them are so strong. They don't like to, they tend to grab each other. Kind of sucks sometimes when I have them in a drawer stacked like this, and they sometimes don't want to line up because the magnets push each other away. Frustrating. The next color is bright, and I mean bright. Pollamander Walks. This is the camera's not doing it justice. It is a bright pink. You will want to use a very light hand with this one. I kid you not. And when I say light, I mean light, because I've done too much and realized I had to blend the heck out of this to get it off. And there's a swatch of it. It's just one swatch. Nothing too massive. It doesn't look that great there, but when I put it on my cheek, holy moly. Oh, there we go. That's how bright that is. So you really want to be careful with that one. But if you want pigment, that's a color in their brand you're going to get. That you're going to get a lot of pigment. And sometimes within one brand, because of the different They can start with the same base formula, but because they add different pigments to get different colors, different pigments can have different saturation rates. And so like that pollinator has a lot of red in it, so the red is like really boom in your face. But the other two are such a light formula color, it takes more to build it in. Just how it happens. This next one is Imperial, and it is such a pretty burnt reddish brown. You would think it wouldn't look good on the cheeks. It looks phenomenal. It's warm. It is very pigmented. You could actually use this one, I think, as a eyeshadow too. That's just one. Let's put a second coat on. Yeah, you could use this as an eyeshadow. I do like using it as a blush, but I use it as a contour blush. And I tend to do that with my blushes, is back here, contour blush them. I'm just going to take a little bit, and you notice I did a little bit, and I am knocking it off because there is a little extra of thing. But look how quickly, that little bit. And then I usually get that, and then I brush off the worst of my color switch, and then I go in and I buff the rest in. And I'm very gentle with it. A lot of times I like to take, not Sweetwater's, it's Valley. Yeah. And I'll take that over the top here to kind of create a two-tone effect, because I like that two-tone effect, the dark and the lighter. I'm almost using this one like a contour, but I don't tend to contour because for me, I already have such prominent cheekbones, I don't need to do too much. Just a little bit. And then the other side, I don't really use this one that much because I find it so pigmented. But I was using it the other day in a way that I kind of liked. It was very gently. Barely see it on there. And I was doing like I was doing with the darker, but I was just sweeping it back and forth. Ooh, look how much color I put in. Just a little amount. I am not kidding when I say it's pigmented. It's pigmented. And then I take Sweetwater, and I go above it again and create that lighter two-tone effect. But that's what I've been doing recently with these two colors. I figured I'd do my cheeks in front of you guys so you can see what I was talking about. I have ordered the last two. One is Lex. I don't remember the name of the other one. It's more of a, Lex is like a coral pink. And then the last one is, it's described as a bronze orange. So I was thinking I could layer those two together too, like I've been doing. Again, the darker the color, the more pigment is what I'm seeing, or the more true the color. Let's say that, because that pink is not dark, but it's just very intense. So more true the color, the more pigmented, the lighter your hand needs to be with this brand. But for $5 to get a name brand, it's dang good. I can't say anything. I figured I'd show you the swatches so you kind of have an idea of what they're like if you decide you want to go grab that deal. Too great of a deal to really pass up. I will be having another review on blushes coming up on, I've ordered JCat, so I'll be getting a bunch of those. I'm going to be doing one on the Wet n Wilds I have, so some people don't have them and understand what's the difference between these and the ones they may be duping or similar to. And I also might be doing one on Milani, though that's going to be down the road. But we'll start with this from now and we'll go from there. Until next time, remember y'all, you take care and you do you. Bye!